Okay, so here's my little project. This is my my two. These are supposed to be real good 6-volt batteries. I bought them about 6 or 8 months ago. I've got a 1200 continuous, 2400 surge watt inverter hooked up. This is pretty cool. I got a set of Harbor Freight little dolly wheels, and it just rolls around like it wants to. So that's pretty cool. But here's the plan. Little cooler. I've got a bigger cooler underneath there. It's one of those Igloo electrics. They don't get real cold, but that's what I'm going to be using, unless I buy one of the Whynter portable ice freezer refrigerators. Anyhow, I've got this Koldfront Ice Machine. This is the one I bought. I bought one on Craigslist. This is the one I bought on Craigslist. I've got two of them. I bought this one for $40. It works, but it doesn't work very well. When I bought it off the guy, he said it worked fine. I had problems with it right from the beginning. I let him know about it, and he just happened to go to a thrift store, and he found this one. Paid $6.95 for it, and it works fine. I've had it for almost, I guess, around a year, and I use it all the time. Every day I use this thing. Look at the ice cubes this thing makes. Big, thick, bullet-shaped. These things are, this thing makes tons of ice. Every 6 minutes it kicks out, like 8 or 10 of these jobbies. I love this thing, and I don't drink coffee. I drink a lot of soda, especially when I'm on the road. So it's my plan to use the ice. I'm not paying $2 a bag for ice to keep this thing cool. I just hook it up, run that thing for a couple hours a day. It'll produce enough ice to keep my cooler. The cooler will keep it good for 2 days. Every couple days, or every day, I'll run it for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. I got all the ice I need. So what I did this morning is the first time I actually tried this out. Trying to figure out how much juice it takes and all that, and if it'll work off of my batteries. So I've got this kilowatt, except it doesn't really, this kilowatt thing doesn't work with my inverter for some reason. Let's get it unplugged here, and we'll plug it in. So I have to plug it into an extension because the plug that goes into the inverter is in an awkward position the way I have it mounted on this. So anyhow, I can't get the kilowatt to plug into my inverter. But anyhow, I've got it hooked up to an extension cord, so we'll give it a try and see what happens here. Even though, let's see. Turn on the inverter, and nothing happens. Did I knock I knocked the ground wire off. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I got the inverter. Turn on the negative wire had come off. Okay, so we turn the ice machine on. We come over here And I'm not getting any readings on this for some reason. I did this before and I didn't get any readings on it either, and I can't figure out why. But the ice machine is working. You can hear that it's filling up the... It's just putting the water into the cube maker. And let's see. Okay, what is that telling me? Gonna have to grab my glasses too. There we go. So it's... Oh. I thought this thing was supposed to reset. So what's that telling me? For some reason it doesn't give me any readings on this. When I do it right into the outlet, it tells me all the information I need to know, but it's not giving it to me here. It says 0 volts, 0 watts. I wonder why that is. 0 amps. So it's not giving me a reading for some reason, but it's running fine. Huh. Oh well. Well, it's running directly off the batteries and the inverter. It's not plugged in. And it certainly works fine. I tried it, like I said, I tried it earlier just to make sure everything was working, and I let it run for about an hour, and I got, you know, about a half a tray of ice. So that looks like a pretty good option, a little variable. People that, you know, you don't want to spend $2 a day on ice, and you've got a solar hookup, or you got, you know, the spare batteries running off your generator, car generator, whatever. I think this is a pretty good option. And the little ice machine just kicks ass. I mean, this thing, I love this thing. You can hear the fan going. Oh well. I'll come back and plug it into the regular wall socket, and I'll let you have some readings. Now that's all for now. Okay, I'm back. I've got the ice machine plugged into the wall socket and the kilowatt display unit all plugged in. So here's what we're getting here. It's 119 volts. That's what I mean. 119 volts is what we're running on. Let's see. PF, the power, whatever that one is. The hertz, 59, so 60 hertz. Volts, 10 volts. 0.6 watts. Now the Verge was 498 for the surge. It just kicked on the refrigeration part. What'd I say? 495, something like that. and this is what it's actually running at. Once it comes down to about 90, 80 or 90 is what it runs at. But the surge is about 400, I guess it said. So it runs about 80 watts, but it does have the surge. Which is fine. I've got this 1200, 2400 inverter that I'm using. Let's see what other, that's watts. 1.17 amps. So that's pretty cool. The hell's 141 volts? 72 watts. 1.18 amp, 119. That's what this. So that's what it's running at. I gotta learn how to use this thing properly. That's why the freaking glare from those fluorescent lights. So that's about it. But like I said, this thing pumps out some nice big ice cubes. That's my plan. Fill this thing up as much as I need. That'll last a day or two. Plus I have all the ice I need for my sodas. And it all runs off of my... I'll probably get 2 more of these big batteries, but these things are supposed to be kick-ass. I don't even remember the, you know, they're no name. You know, he said they were the same as the heavy-duty golf cart ones. They just didn't have a brand name on them. Forgot what he told me about them, but they're real good ones. And they're like new. I don't think they've been drained twice. Or not drained, you know, just... I actually hardly even use them for anything. I'm in the process of getting my old camper... Get my old camper all straightened out. I mean, she runs great. I'm just trying to get everything straight. We've got a couple solar panels. One down there. One over there. And what I did yesterday, I went out and bought this 2000 Dodge old conversion van. I just bought this thing yesterday. I'm thinking I might go the van route, sell my Toyota. My Toyota runs great. I love it. But I like the idea of stealth camping. I really like that idea. Plus you get, 20 miles a gallon. I mean, this Toyota's pretty good. It gets around 15. And it's got everything in it. But gotta make a decision. Okay, that's it for now. My kid's hot rod. We've only had it running a couple times. We've had it for about 5 years. Got a 388 stroker in there. We've had starter problems for years. Finally, just last weekend, actually, we got it running. Still sounds real freaking mean. We just got a couple things we gotta fix up on this, but it's right, almost ready to go. My kid is ecstatic. I got a 19-year-old boy. He's ready for this. Of course, he drives a 2000 BMW 540i 6-speed V8. He's had that for 5 years, and he's changed engines and that. And anyway, this is about the ice machine and the running it off batteries. And it looks like it's going to work. All right, guys, that's all. Good luck. Stay safe.